Hi Scorpio, welcome back to the channel. Monica Louv here at the Love Messages. So today we will be doing a reading for you for the month of June. This is going to be a general reading. It may resonate, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there's links in the description box if you would like a private reading with me. Scorpio, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, so Scorpio, your challenge is the Nine of Wands, and what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Seven of Pentacles upright. Okay, so your biggest challenge here, Scorpio, is the Nine of Wands energy. Okay. Now, the Nine of Wands is talking about something in your life that has been extremely difficult. Okay, you've been putting a lot of energy into it. You've been trying to keep up with this person, this job, this environment. There's a lot of this trying to clean up a mess here. Okay, there's something here about, trying to keep everything together, organized, trying to make something work here. And your challenge here for the month of June is not to give up easily on a situation that's been extremely difficult for you in your life. Okay, there's something in your life that's been extremely difficult. You are vowing to try to make this work as much as you can. And I think your biggest message here in terms of your challenge is before you're just about to give up, that's when you have your breakthrough. That's what I find in my life personally, that, right when I'm just about to give up on something, that's when things happen, right? So I feel this is a part of your challenge, not to give up, even though you're very close, you're one thread away from completely giving up on the situation. We're going to clarify your challenge. We're going to get more information on that in a moment. Now, in the recent past, you have the Two of Swords, the Empress, and you have the Hierophant. So in the recent past for you, Scorpio, there was a commitment that you were involved in, a relationship, a marriage, commitment. Maybe you were committed to somebody in your life. Doesn't have to be a romantic relationship, maybe a job. You were committed to something here in the past, okay? And I do feel that although you were committed to this situation in the past, it started to really make you think, okay? And what you started to think about here in the past was, is this situation nurturing me? Is it giving me the nurturing love and support that I need? Many of you may have came to this realization that a particular relationship, partnership, something that you were committed to, maybe an institution, it wasn't for you. Some of you dropped out of school here in the past, okay? I know that's a random message, but some of you were literally in a school, or you were in maybe university, you were committed yourself to a certain path in life, and you may have started to feel that this situation wasn't really nurturing you the way that you felt you needed to. As a result of that, the Two of Swords is here. You decided to maybe close yourself off or block a particular person or situation because you felt it wasn't in alignment with you, okay? And we're going to talk more about that when we clarify. In the present moment, you have the King of Swords, the Seven of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. What's quite interesting now when it comes to your love life, there is somebody new that is coming into your life, whether you're aware of this or not, okay? There's somebody new. New relationship, maybe a new person that's coming into your life. I do get a sense here that you have options in the present moment. However, out of all of these options, one of these options is really interested in you. They're really serious about you. I'm getting an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I'm also getting a Pisces. We're going to find out more about this when we clarify. In the near future, you have the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Four of Cups. Somebody here is not happy. They're not happy at the fact that they feel rejected by you, okay? There's an energy here of feeling rejected, feeling not wanted. There's definitely an energy here of having a brand new beginning, but somebody wants clarity, Okay, I'm almost getting a stalkerish energy here, a bit of a stalkerish energy. But somebody here, they are offering love. Could be you, could be your person. They're offering love, they're offering this interest, but there is a lack of interest and there's a need for clarity, okay? So we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna clarify all the cards and get more information. Okay, Scorpio, what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Seven of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles is my card of reevaluating things. Reevaluating your life, reevaluating the direction of your life, reevaluating the past, reevaluating your experiences. So before you embark on anything huge here, many of you are going to be looking at where you've come from and where you're going. That's what I'm picking up on. We're going to see how this ties into your reading. I'm going to get into your reading. I'm going to clarify all the cards and we're going to see what is going on for you. Okay, Scorpio, your challenge is the Nine of Wands, and the Nine of Wands is clarified by you have the Justice, the Eight of Cups, and you have the Lovers, okay? So your biggest challenge here has a lot to do with determining whether or not you are willing to continue pouring energy into a particular relationship, okay? Now, relationship, usually it is a love romantic relationship, but for some of you, it's a friend. Maybe it's a family member. Maybe it's a colleague, okay? Take it as it resonates. Your biggest challenge here is to really ask yourself if a partnership is worth salvaging. Because you've been putting all this energy, effort into a particular person, into a particular situation, you may come to realize that the situation isn't fair. It's out of balance, okay? And this is something that's been very much connected to a lot of the other signs because of the changes that are happening, okay, in the sky. There's big changes that are taking place. The challenge here is that even though you've been putting a lot of effort and energy into this situation, you haven't really seen the fruit of your labor. And this is why you are ready to give up on a partnership, or you're ready to give up on a personal goal, or you're ready to give up on a specific pursuit connected to, just in general in your life, right? The pursuit with the Justice could have a lot to do with a court proceeding, right? Some of you could be in a court proceeding and you've been giving your all, maybe investing so much money and effort and time in it, and you're not seeing any results, right? So the biggest challenge for you is that although you believe in something here and you want to put your efforts and your energy into it, but it's not giving you that energy back, a lot of you are about to give up, okay? You're about to give up. And your biggest challenge here is to stick with this. As much as you may not want to, it's very important that you stick with it, because as we enter into June, everything starts to change for you. There's the first 2 to 3 weeks, the last week of May and the first 2 to 3 weeks of June, things are a little bit tight for you. But as we enter into the end of June, early July, Jupiter is going to be entering into Cancer, and this is going to trine your sun, your moon, or rising. So this is big for you, right? So even if you haven't felt that your efforts have been noticed or recognized, that will change more into the end of June. And this is why your biggest challenge here is to stick to something that you've been putting a lot of your energy and effort into, even though you haven't been seeing the results, because the more you're committed to this situation, the more you're obsessive over the situation, the more the situation will improve over time, okay? And that's gonna be a big part of your challenge. And the Justice is here as well too, which means even though you feel that you've been putting a lot of effort and energy into this and you haven't really been getting what you feel out of it, things are going to naturally balance out for you if you continue, okay? But if you give up too soon, this may not be realized. And this is something that you need to be aware of, okay? So let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify all the cards. Okay, so in the recent past for you, Scorpio, you have the Empress here, and the Empress is a nurturing, loving, supportive, motherly energy. You could be a mother watching this, or you could be dealing with somebody who is a mother, or you are just simply in this energy here in the recent past of being nurturing, supportive, and loving. Many of you were involved in a relationship, a commitment, okay? A marriage or a commitment, possibly with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, maybe a Taurus here, or an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, yeah. So in the recent past, somebody started to really take advantage of you here in the past. It was really obvious here in the past that somebody here didn't have your best interest at heart. I do get a sense here, I don't know why I'm getting this, it's a very specific message, but some of you had a friend that saw something in connection to a partner, a partnership. There was a friend involved, and when this person saw this person's true colors and what they were actually doing, somebody here was taking advantage of you. They were taking advantage of you. They were going out of their way to really ruin the trust that you had within the partnership here in the past. Okay, so there was a situation where you may have been very nurturing, loving, supportive towards this person, only to find out that this person wasn't being honest with you. They started to show their true colors. And this happened for you in regards to a commitment. There was a commitment here in the past that, you know, at first when you got involved into this commitment, you really trusted this person. You know, they didn't give you a reason not to trust them, right? So over time, you realize, you know what, this person isn't honest. They're only maybe involved with me because they can get something from me. They aren't being, genuine with me. So somebody's true colors started to be clear. And I feel there was a particular person who saw this, maybe a friend who saw this. As a result of that, Scorpio, you have the Two of Swords, and the Two of Swords is indicating that many of you shut down or you closed yourself off to this person. That is clarified by the Queen of Wands. You have the Eight of Cups and you have the Ace of Pentacles. So in the recent past, there was a new opportunity that showed up for you after you disconnected from the situation. I feel this new opportunity that came into your life was something that was a lot more stable and more healthy for you. You also have the Hierophant here again twice. So this means you were committed to someone, marriage, friendship. You were very much committed. Many of you decided to cut this person off in the past, okay? You cut this person off, you stopped talking to them, and it looks like you decided to have a very fruitful new beginning on your own, okay? And this is what I feel happened for you in the past. So let's talk about the present moment. Some of you also in the recent past, I just want to mention this, some of you were dealing with a particular person who was lying to you in terms of money, stealing money, or lying about money. That's what I'm also getting as well too. So let's clarify the present moment. What is it that you need to know? Okay, bottom of the deck, you have the Empress again. The top of your reading, you have the King of Swords. And the King of Swords is clarified by the Ace of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the Magician. So in the present moment, I do get a sense here that there's definitely a brand new beginning on the horizon for you. Some of you are attracting somebody new into your life. You're attracting somebody who's going to help you with your finances. You're also attracting somebody who is very honest, okay? The King of Swords. And this could be an advisor. It could be somebody who's advising you. Some of you are going to therapy in the present moment, and This person, they're really helping you to regain the power again that you had within yourself before you got involved in this mess in the past. There was a mess here that you got involved in. You gave way too much to somebody here. You trusted somebody here. They really affected your ability to trust here in the past, and somebody is helping you in the present moment to have a new beginning. Now, in the present moment, you also have the 7 of Cups. There could be some confusion or unsettling emotions here in the present moment. And like I said, this advisor, I keep getting someone here like an advisor or a friend. There's somebody here who's supporting you, maybe a lawyer even. There's somebody here who is helping you to get clear on things in the present moment. And even though you're looking at the situation, Scorpio, and you're saying, I just want this situation to end. I really want this to end. I don't want to keep doing this. Just being patient. Like I said, this is going to be huge for you. I think your June read has a lot to do with patience, understanding, acceptance, and of course, perseverance, right? Because something that's needed to come to an end that's caused a lot of confusion, a lot of uncertainty in your life, it is coming to an end, I do feel. And I also feel that it's taken quite some time for this to happen. However, if you stick to it and you are able to overcome this situation, it can really lead to getting clear on things and for you to have and start a new beginning. Okay, because there's something here about in the present moment, cleansing or releasing something that is unhealthy for you. Now, you also have the Ace of Cups. So many of you are attracting a brand new energy of love into your life. That is clarified by the 3 of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the 7 of Pentacles. One of the things that I think is really important for you that you don't forget is how important it is to recognize people who are not good for you and people who are good for you. And a lot of you may be asking, well, how do I recognize if somebody is genuine with me? How do I recognize if somebody truly has my best interest at heart? And the way you're going to know, Scorpio, is based on what somebody does, not what they say to you, what their actions are. Because anybody can say that they love you. Anybody can say that they're interested in being with you. But if their actions aren't in alignment with what it is that they're trying to tell you, then it's very obvious and clear that this person, especially the person in the past, may have had different expectations, okay, here for you. I do see in the present moment that there's an offer coming in, a collaboration connected to your work or some sort of school project that you're doing. Many of you are going to question this opportunity, and it's an opportunity to collaborate, to come together, to work with other people. And this person that you start to work with, that you collaborate with, they are very interested in you, okay? They're interested in maybe dating you, going out with you, because the Ace of Cups is here. So this is definitely new love. Somebody is coming in. They're really interested in you. They want to talk to you. They want to hang out with you. And this is a partnership. So it could be somebody that you decide to work with. You decide to collaborate with this person. And they're giving you an opportunity here, okay? Or they're making an offer to you in some way, shape, or form. You may be very much in your head about the situation, and you may not be able to make a solid decision in the present moment right away. And the reason why is because a lot of you, again, I feel this energy of therapy, going through therapy. Maybe you're overcoming something that really affected you very deeply in the past. And even though you are in the process of letting it go, I'm seeing 10:10 on the clock. So check out what 10:10 means. Even though you're in the process of letting it go, it's still been a challenge for you. And as you let this situation go, there will be new opportunities or new people that come in that are really interested in you to collaborate. But you may still be in this space where you're questioning it, right? And you have the 7 of Pentacles in terms of what you don't see coming as well. So it's very much connected to what's happening in the present moment for you, okay? So let's do some clarification on the near future. Okay, bottom of the deck, you have the 2 of Wands. So definitely at a crossroads in the near future about your life and the direction it's taking. Scorpio, in the near future, you're going to receive some sort of news, some information that comes in for you about a particular relationship. And if you've been trying to find out the truth will come in for you. You don't have to worry about it. You're going to determine if somebody here is really, truly genuine with you in the near future. An earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. You also have the Ace of Wands. So there's a brand new beginning that's coming into your life. That is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. You have the Five of Wands and the Three of Wands. So in the near future, there's a bit of this conflict here, conflicting energies, and the conflicting energies that are taking place for you in the near future has a lot to do with your independence. Many of you are deciding, especially if this is about your work, you're deciding to go solo. You're deciding to go independently. And it looks like for many of you, you may be planning a trip overseas, and there may be some sort of conflict here about your journey or about the direction that you're taking in your life. I think a lot of you are going to realize that what's really important for you is to put yourself first and to create this energy of abundance within yourself. Instead of relying on someone else to do that for you, many of you are turning inward and focusing on that. It bothers this person in the near future that you're going out of your way to do what's important to you and what really works for you here in the near future. I see a lot of abundance coming in after you decide to have a new beginning on your own. If this is about a commitment, a relationship, you are completely moving on from this in the near future. And like I said, it bothers somebody. It bothers them, the fact that you're moving on from this. Now, when it comes to this person from the past, they are going to make efforts to make an offer to you. However, there's a feeling of rejection here in the near future, and it has something to do with someone from the past. The Death is here as well. So I feel for many of you, you're letting go of someone or something from the past, a friend, a relationship, a partnership. You're letting it go. It no longer serves you anymore, and you're moving on from it. Okay. So this is what I see for you in the near future. Let's get some advice. What's the advice? Okay, so your biggest piece of advice here is the Star, the Hermit, and the Page of Wands. Your biggest piece of advice, Scorpio, is to really ask yourself these important questions. Your important question here is, if I'm deciding to have a new beginning, what does my new beginning look like? What are your deepest goals, your desires, and things that you want to achieve in your life? Once you're clear on that, then you can decide to move into a new direction. This is about truly getting deep down within your soul and asking, what is it that you truly want? Some of you have been going along with things, okay? You've been going along with what this person wants and what that person wants. And it's almost as if you're swayed by the current of others. Now is the time to really look within and really get honest with yourself, because when the opportunities show up for you, and they will closer to the end of June, you will feel a feeling of lightness. You will feel opportunities swimming into your life. But in order for you to harness these opportunities, you need to know what it is that you want, and you have to be ruthlessly committed to moving forward into that new direction. And once you do that, once you know what you want, moving into this new direction is just going to feel natural. It's not going to feel like something that is forced in your life. It's not going to feel as if something is putting pressure on you to do it. It's something that you genuinely feel you want to do. Lots of reflection is needed before you make this decision. And this is about you actually putting your ideas, your thoughts, and your goals forward. And remember, when you decide to start doing this, people that are in alignment with your goals, your vision for the future, this new direction that you're taking, they're all going to come into your life because you're already on that trajectory. You're already on that journey to achieve your full potential, okay? So Scorpio, this is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.